This is the Dollemore Daily, and I'm Jesse Dollemore.
Hey, stick around to the end of this video to hear an offer from today's sponsor, Humans Superbeat Heart Chews, to learn about getting a free 30-day supply and 15% off of your first order on all of their bundles, and it's coming up at the end of the video. Let's talk about the steady decline, the alarming decline, the dangerous decline of Donald Trump's mental state, his obsession with immunity, his dangerous obsession with E. Jean Carroll. In fact, let's start there. If you go to Donald Trump's Truth Social account right now, we'll just show the little screenshot, the recording I did, that it is just post after post, one after the other, 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 of him denigrating and defaming and attacking and putting into the crosshairs of the MAGA madmen, E. Jean Carroll. Copies of tweets of hers as though that's some kind of indictment. He's already been found liable for that which he's liable, which I'm not going to say the word here, otherwise this video will be demonetized and suppressed. He is obsessed. He's endangering himself civilly, but he's also putting her in danger because he knows the power of his words and the Svengali-like hold that he has over his base. He's also not only attacking Nikki Haley, he is threatening her supporters. Check this one out, and then I'll get to this other one about immunity. This is from True Social just hours ago. Nikki Bird Brain Haley is very bad for the Republican Party and indeed our country, capitalized for some reason. Her false statements, all capitalized. Derogatory comments, all capitalized first letter. And humiliating public loss, all capitalized, is demeaning to true American patriots, all capitalized for some reason. Supposed to be Ivy League educated, hasn't even mastered his native tongue. Wants to be president of the United States, is adored and venerated by the information-free, low-information Fox News, Newsmax, OAN voter base. Dangerous stuff here. Is demeaning to true American patriots. Her anger should be aimed at her third-rate political consultants, and more importantly, crooked Joe Biden and those that are destroying our country. Not the people who will save it, as though he and the MAGA crowd are going to save the country, when his entire motive right now is to extricate himself from problems, to get back into the presidency so he can scuttle all of these investigations. I knew Nikki well. She was average at best, is not the one to take on world leaders, and she never did. Well, then why, pray tell, sir, did you, after promising to put in the best people, I've got the best people, did you put someone in who was average at best? Either you were lying before when you said you were going to surround yourself with the best people, or you're lying now that she's average at best. Or maybe she is average at best, but you're below average, so to you, she appears to be some kind of a superstar. I think that's more likely. When I ran for office, that was up to me, and that is why they respected the United States. Yeah, that they respected the United States when you were in office. When I ran for office and won, I noticed that the losing candidate's donors would immediately come to me and want to help out. This is the standard in politics, but no longer with me. Anybody, and here's the threat to her donors, anybody that makes a contribution, quote unquote, capitalized for some reason, to Bird Brain, from this moment forth will be permanently barred from the MAGA camp. We don't want them and will not accept them because we put America first, all cap first letter, and always will, he screams in all caps. Is this a winning strategy in the mind of Donald Trump? Is this a winning strategy in the mind of these idiots who have zero understanding of what a general election and its objectives are? You want to widen the net that you cast for voters in a general election. You certainly don't want to be angering the class who power campaigns through their massive super PAC dark money donations. And that is what he's doing here. He is attacking them as though these uber wealthy millionaires and billionaires give a single shit about his threats. This is madness, is what this is. This is an attempt to wrangle the ruling class in this country, the people who feel they're above the law because of their money, and that's going to backfire. The other thing he's doing is just admitting his crimes and his willingness to do crimes in begging for, demanding presidential immunity. Listen to this. This is just all caps, like an angry grandpa who doesn't know his caps locks is on. A president of the United States must have full immunity, without which it would be impossible for him/her to properly function. Any mistake, even if well-intended, would be met with almost certain indictment by the opposing party at term end. Even events that let's stop there. How many presidents have been indicted by the opposing party after their term? One, Donald Trump. How many presidents have faced 91 felony counts across 4 indictments because of their behavior while in office and after with the documents case? One. There's the corollary. There is causation there. You committed the crime, and now you are attempting to be held accountable for your crime. Moving on here. Gotta find my place. Even events that cross the line must fall under total immunity, or it will be years of trauma trying to determine good from bad. There must be certainty. Example. Oh, he's giving us a little example. Thanks, Don. You can't stop police from doing the job of strong and effective crime prevention because you want to guard against the occasional rogue cop or bad apple. Sometimes, if you just have to live with great but slightly imperfect. All presidents must have complete and total presidential immunity, or the authority and decisiveness of President of the United States will be stripped and gone forever. Hopefully, this will be an easy decision. God bless the United States Supreme Court, he says. If the President of the United States of America indeed does have total, complete immunity, isn't MAGA world worried that Joe Biden will do something, what did he say? That even events that cross the line. Are they not worried that Joe Biden will do something that crosses the line, as in dispatch SEAL Team 6 to assassinate Donald Trump? Totally and complete immunity. That's just, they have to have it. They must have it. You see, they don't believe that. Otherwise, they would be very worried. They wouldn't be arguing for this, for the fact that they would worry what Joe Biden would do. He's losing it, folks, right before our eyes. There are multiple points of obsession with him right now that are distracting him. And my worry is that those distractions that he will be caught up with as he's dispatching the actually rogue members of his fan base to do acts of violence, to commit crimes in his name with the patina of deniability, because I didn't do it. I've got an alibi. I'm just tweeting. I'm just posting. I'm just putting it out on True Social. Yeah. What do you think? I'd love to know. You can call, leave me a brief voicemail, 714-576-4054. Of course, you can email me as always, daily@dollemore.com. If you want to help support my work, click the join button, hit the super thanks button, go over to patreon.com/IDoubtIt podcast. I'm on social media everywhere at Dollemore. I'd love to see you. And stick around for a very brief word from today's sponsor, Humans Superbeat Heart Chews. It's at this point in the new year where our resolutions often came to more of conclusions. Dry January actually ended up being more damp than anything other. And the folks at the gym we signed up for have only seen us, once or twice. And of course, we all just flat out didn't make it beyond the first paragraph of that memoir of ours that we've been wanting to write, right? But don't beat yourself up. The biggest problem with resolutions, they are just unrealistic oftentimes. Why not set a more straightforward and attainable goal? My goal is simple this year: get heart healthy. Since beating colon cancer in 2022, it doesn't seem like it was that long ago, I have continued to seek out ways to further improve my overall health. For 2024, I have been taking Super Beet Heart Chews, and they are a delicious and easy way to support my blood pressure and stimulate heart-healthy energy. Paired with a healthy lifestyle, which is another thing I'm trying to do, the antioxidants in Super Beets are clinically shown to be nearly 2 times more effective at promoting normal blood pressure than a healthy lifestyle alone. Double your potential with Super Beets. Get a free 30-day supply of Super Beets Heart Chews and 15% off of your first order by going to getsuperbeets.com and using promo code Dollemore. Trusted by collegiate athletes and pro sports teams, Human's Super Beets are the #1 doctor, pharmacist, and cardiologist recommended beet brand for cardiovascular health support. They're an easy, plant-based, and stimulant-free way to help you realize your potential. I take 2 in the morning to bolster my energy for a day full of studio work, but take them whenever you like, with or without food, and see how great they make you feel. Simplify healthy living with Super Beets. Get a free 30-day supply of Super Beets Heart Chews and 15% off of your first order by going to getsuperbeets.com and using promo code Dollemore. That's getsuperbeets, BEETS.com, and use that code Dollemore. Pump up your potential with Super Beets Heart Chews.